Okay, well, let's get rid of the batteries. Hey, yes, no batteries. So, les remote, les RCX, les on. You can hear the motor going and the lights are working. So I removed the battery box from this guy. Now, I actually have zero idea how this is gonna work on the layout. I'm gonna take this off so that you can see the brushes here. It is connected to there. They could short out at any point, so I'm just gonna actually disconnect that. So this is my revamped little scooter that goes around, little monorail that goes around the top of the rocket launch. No modified pieces at all, but Rob Hendricks life lights. And this is a 9-volt to 3-volt converter. And these two lights here are Rob Hendricks life lights. Up here is the regular 9-volt light and sound light. I have a 2x8 electric plate going through this entire thing at the back. Basically, I removed the battery box. That's what I did. And that was tough. It was honestly tough. I'm hoping that this thing runs smoothly on the layout. I had to resolder the pickups, so I put the wires through, and this is of course, the monorail motor that comes apart. But you heard it going, working a couple seconds ago. This is my lack of experience with as what we call snot building, stud snot on top. Basically the entire thing, except for this piece right here, all the pieces are this way or pointing this way. So the studs here point that way and the studs here point that way. But I also had to have a way for keeping the back, because the whole thing is connected to the 4 studs in the front of the monorail, where the power comes into the monorail, or in this case out of the monorail. You can see the black 2x2 electric plate, 2/3 plate there, and the wire comes out, comes over here and goes underneath here, which is here. That's the other end of that 9-volt 2x2 2/3 plate, electric plate, and it's connected on the one side to the 2x8 electric plate that runs through the whole thing, and on the other side, on the top side, it connects to Rob Hendricks life lights 9-volt to 3-volt converter to run these lights. 2 little LEDs in there. So, and then but I also wanted the regular 9-volt LEDs on the top, like I've always had. They changed them to blue because these are blue. I made these blue as well. So it is not the strongest thing, and if it fell on the floor, it would completely just smash to bits. The front is pretty much identical, except I lowered it by a plate. It's actually closer to the center of the monorail by a plate. I'm hoping that this thing doesn't like wobble around and whatever on top. The battery box was great, and you can see how far the battery box would have extended it even longer or wider, because it added weight to it. But I'm hoping with the centered of the weight, which are pretty much centered right over top, and if it's being controlled by a train controller, I can make it slow so it doesn't go fast and jiggy jog, and we'll have to see. We'll honestly have to see. I'm happy with it. I got to reuse my yellow and black L pieces inside. I got to put the thing back in, the 2x2 slope. I did most of that. Well, I started before Jeffy's show, and I did most of it during Jeffy's show, and my laptop, for whatever reason, didn't want to behave at all during Jeffy's show, but it is what it is. But I think it's kind of cute. I may put one more 1x4 on top. I don't think I have one left over. I have to go find one on top. Oh, they do. And then put that up there, and then somehow join that together with something. I don't think I have it here. And I think that's going to make the top look a little smoother, a little more professional. I could I could reuse the, oh, where is it? It's in this pile there. I could reuse that guy. Let's see. No, that's not gonna work because these things are annoying. We'll see. I'll figure out something to join that together, because I think that's look better than that. And I couldn't make it any thinner, which I was a little bit disappointed with. But really, the monorail motor itself is taking up the biggest space inside. And the 4 studs on front have the electric pickup. The 4 studs in back are holding this back piece on, and it's reasonably strong enough. My original thought, and this was a thought after I was getting rid of the battery box, is to make a mirror image with the trans yellow here and here, do the same thing on the back. The problem I found there is like this trans yellow canopy is connected here, which is way past the center point of the, you can see the center, oops, drop that. It would have been hard to do, because then these 2 canopies would have been tied together without any kind of hinge brick. So I did it this way. And there was no nice way of, if these studs are facing that way and those studs are facing that way, to join it together in the middle without these pieces, because these pieces can't go both ways, unfortunately. Anyway, it is what it is. I'm happy with it. It'll make its debut at BrickFet. Sorry, I keep on saying BrickFet. Bricks in the 6 in a couple weeks. So that is one monorail that is done, and I'm gonna bring that guy because he's already got the tabs, the electric pickups, so that's gonna be another one. And of course the shuttle carrier, so that's 3 that I will have. I just now have to copperize a bunch of track, which I'm not looking forward to, but I'll get that done between now and Bricks in the 6. So I should have at least 3 monorail loops that are going to be controlled by either train controllers or the RCX, and 1 train controlled by a train controller. So that's going to be 4 powered loops on the layout. So I'm looking forward to that, really. There's going to be 1 monorail loop that is not powered, that'll have to be battery operated this time, and that's perfectly acceptable for me. So in the end, that's it. That's all. Nice quick video. I don't mind that at all. I actually, this is where these studs, you can see a little zigzag in here. These studs go this way and those studs go that way. So try to push it together all the time, and it doesn't want to not necessarily stay together, but it'll be fine for the show. So I hope to see you at the show. Bricks in the 6, look it up, look brickassembly.ca. They have open days Saturday and Sunday for the public, so come on by, check out the layout, check out everybody else's builds. It's going to be an absolutely fantastic show. This is going to make a presence there because my buddy Dave is bringing a nice planet layout, and I'm just going to give this to him. so Dave's going to get 1 extra ship. So anyway, I'm happy. I got that done. Everybody out there, take care, stay safe, and I'll talk to you soon.